He's a funny guy. It was a great time in the studio, and something I definitely will never forget. A high point in my career.
Rock Talk TV, the untold stories about your favorite musical icons.
Hi, my name is Rick Shlosser. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts, but born in Pittsfield, and I'm a drummer. I believe it was 1969 or early 70, I joined Edgar Winter's White Trash Band. I lasted about 3 months. I was not the right drummer, but that was great because I ended up soon after that moving to California, to Northern California, and within 6 months working with Van Morrison and getting my foot in the studio door. Also worked a little bit after Van had fired me 3 or 4 times. I ended up with playing with Boz Skaggs on the road for a couple of years. About 1974, I started doing a little more work in Los Angeles. I thought it would be an easy step, having already played with some well-known artists, but not in LA. Got my foot in the studio door by meeting the Robb brothers, who had Cherokee Studios, and they invited me to play on several records that they were either producing or doing engineering on. And one of the first ones was Tonight's the Night, the Rod Stewart song.
Tonight's the night.
But memorably for me was, I believe, my 33rd birthday. They called me up and said, what are you doing? I said, nothing. You want to come in the studio and play double drums with Ringo Starr for a Harry Nilsson record? And of course I said yes. It was kind of a funny thing there because I don't know how much Ringo was playing back then, but we had 2 drum sets in the studio. His drum set, we were sort of facing each other, and I went out and got a drum sound because I'd worked a lot in there. But Ringo's drums, which I believe he had used on Sgt. Pepper, all of the heads were black. All of them were caved in. One tom-tom was sympathetically ringing another, and everybody in the control room was kind of freaking out, like, what are we going to do? Who's going to tell Ringo that this isn't sounding great? So the second engineer hit the talk back and he said, Ringo, God, we're thinking maybe changing the heads on your drums. What kind of heads do you like? And Ringo said, these are the drums I used on Sgt. Pepper. If they're good enough for Sgt. Pepper, they're good enough for this. And of course, everybody cracked up, but we didn't buy him any new drum heads.
Rock Talk TV, the untold stories about your favorite musical icons.